The balance showed $128,000. I stared at the screen for several seconds. Grandma had saved far more than I ever imagined. I immediately moved every dollar into a brand new account that only I could access. After leaving the bank, I drove to the apartment I'd already arranged with two friends from school. They helped me load everything I owned into two pickup trucks. By sunset, my bedroom at my parents' house was empty except for the bed. I left one envelope on my desk. Inside was a single sentence. I chose responsibility for my future. Ashley can choose responsibility for hers. Around 7 that evening, my phone exploded. Dad called again and again. Mom left crying voicemails. Ashley texted first. What did you do? Dad followed. You stole family money. I answered once. It became my account today. An hour later, my parents showed up outside my apartment. Dad pounded on the door until I stepped outside. You owe your sister. I owe myself an education. 2. Mom wiped away tears. She's having a baby. I know. How can you be this selfish? I looked at both of them. You wanted me to sacrifice my future because Ashley made different choices. Dad shook his head. You'll regret picking money over family. No, I replied. You picked favorites over family. I walked back inside and locked the door. The next week, relatives started calling. My parents had told everyone I emptied the family's savings. Instead of arguing, I sent each person a photo of Grandma's handwritten birthday card. It read, for Daniel's college education. Promise me this always stays his. Most of them never called again. One aunt apologized after seeing it. Another admitted my parents conveniently forgot that part. Ashley asked to meet me a few weeks later. We sat outside a small coffee shop. I never wanted this, she said. You knew. I couldn't stop them. You didn't even try. She stared into her coffee. I really needed help. I believe you. She looked up, but it wasn't supposed to come from me. She nodded once, stood up, and left. That was the last real conversation we ever had. 4 years later, I graduated without debt. Grandma's savings covered tuition, books, housing, and even graduate school. Ashley and her boyfriend eventually built a stable life without my college fund. My parents kept inviting me over for holidays. Every message sounded the same. Let's move forward. None of them ever mentioned Grandma. None of them admitted they had tried to break the only promise she ever asked them to keep. A few years later, I drove past my childhood house. The basketball hoop was gone. The curtains were different. I didn't slow down. Some promises deserve better guardians than family.